Welcome, friend. I'm so glad you decided to join me in listening for a few minutes of my story, my guidance, and maybe this can uplift your mindset or train of thought. Now, you may be wondering, why am I listening to someone who's completely younger than me or someone who's a few years older than me who doesn't have a license in anything, isn't professional in anything, or I don't know who you are? But that's the problem right there, is that no matter who you are, you don't have to have a background and something to be influential. This life is full of gifts, love, light, and miracles for everyone. But it's also full of challenges and hardships that help us learn to navigate through life in general. So, hello, welcome. If this is your first time ever listening to me or just hearing my voice, my name is Ethan. I'm 20 years old. I'm pretty young. But most of my life, I've been a person of maturity. And I know what I've wanted out of my life. I know what I want and how I want it. And I know that might sound a little cocky or um, a little much to hear from someone young as me. But I'm not here on this earth to play around. I'm here to help bring peace and healing to the world and help others in life. Now, if you sit here and you listen, well, you sound like you are mature. You sound like you know what you're talking about. I'm here to let you know that in this life, and something that I've struggled with all of my life, is worrying about the thought and judgment and care about others, probably like most of you do as well or have. But I'm here to tell you, as young as I am, it's never going to stop. You're never not going to be judged in this life. It's something everyone has to deal with in this life. It doesn't matter what background you come from, where you're at in life, what you look like, what you have, whether you're the richest or poorest person in the world, you are going to be judged regardless of anything and everything you have and are in this life. And that's where you need to sit back and think, do I want to live my life for myself or for everyone else? Because if you live your life for everyone else, are you really going to be happy? Are you really going to sit there and live a prosperous and good life for yourself, worrying constantly, sitting in fear? People will judge, whether it's family, whether it's friends, or whether it's coworkers or schoolmates that you live with and live around every single day of your life. Your bestest friend is going to judge you in this life. But that doesn't mean you stop living. That doesn't mean you stop and give up on everything you want out of life. Start thinking now of what you want out of this life, and put the thought of everyone's judgment about you and this on the side of everything, and put what you want out of life in front of you now. Because worrying about judgment of everyone else is not going to get you anywhere at all. It's just going to get you in a place of fear and fear of failure. But I'm here to tell you right now that you, my friend, you are beautiful in every single way possible. You might not be rich, and you might not be poor, or you might not have the most money, or you might have the most money in the world. You might have the best car, you might have the best house, you might have the most perfect family in your eyes. But regardless of every single thing that I just mentioned, you yourself, you are beautiful in every aspect of God's image. Every single person here in this life has a reason to be here. You have every bit of momentum to go forward and achieve everything you want in this life. And if the life throws you curveballs or lemons or blocks out of nowhere, that doesn't mean to give up. That means you got to navigate how to get through it so you can overcome that obstacle. Now at the age of 20, I'm young, I still got a long life ahead of me. But my story is, I lost my brother at the age of 10 years old. I've grown up in an amazing family full of love and light and laughter, with amazing parents, grandparents, and siblings that I cherish and am grateful for each and every single day of my life. Because I know many people in the world don't have that in their life to be thankful for. And my heart and my love goes out to people who don't have that in life. But I'm very thankful. And unfortunately, at the age of 10, I did lose my brother. I lost my brother to an ATV accident that shaped our whole lives in a different aspect. My whole family's lives, my life. Now, at the age of 10, did I understand how to interpret loss or how to navigate through that? I didn't even understand how to control my feelings. I didn't even understand how to properly feel the grief because I was so young. But after I discovered, after growing and getting older and having a birthday every year of different ages, I've learned to navigate that loss hurts in this life. It hurts to lose, and it hurts to miss out on people's lives. It hurts to lose people in this life when you really, truly love them. And I lost my brother. And now at this age, I wonder what my brother would have been like today. But most of you don't know this about me, and most of you may know this about me, and it might cause controversy and it might not among people that I know and I love. But again, judgment isn't in control of my mind anymore. My life is, and what I want is in control of my mind. The reason I know my brother is okay and at peace is because I saw my brother in spirit. At the age of 10 years old, I saw my brother. I know what I saw, and I know what I saw was clear. I know that my brother came to me to prove to me that there's an afterlife, that everything in this world doesn't matter about little things or big things. It matters about the love that you share with the people in your life that mean so much to you. My brother came to me to give me that closure, to give my family that closure. Now you may be wondering, this dude's crazy, talking about seeing a dead loved one. No one can see spirit. No one can see people that's dead. You're schizophrenic, you might think of me. Well, that's your thoughts. If that's what you think and how you feel, you're allowed to feel that way. You're allowed to disagree. You're allowed to think that I'm crazy or I'm wrong or I'm just whatever. But in my heart and in my mind and in my soul, I know what I saw that day, months after my brother passed away. He came to me. And ever since then, my whole life has changed. My whole life has changed in an aspect of knowing that this life isn't the end when we die. There's so much more on the other side. and I am able to sense, see, and feel loved ones all the time, because I know that I'm supposed to help people in this world feel peace and healing and receive the closure they never deserved from their loved ones that have passed without giving a proper goodbye. My family didn't get to say goodbye to my brother. I didn't either. I didn't get to say goodbye. I didn't get to look at my brother and give him a hug and say, I love you and I'll see you someday once again. I didn't get that. But what I did get is my brother showing up to me right in front of me at the age of 10 years old, proving to me that, one, he was okay and he was at peace, and two, that there is so much more to this life than what you may believe already. But what matters is that you love yourself and you love the people around you, because truly, we will always get to reunite with our loved ones who have passed on after this life. So, my message to you today, out of this whole video or audio, is you never are really alone in this life if you feel like you are. I've been at parts of my life where I've struggled with so many mental issues regarding depression, anxiety, stress, OCD, and whatnot. Just like probably many of almost the whole world does. But none of that defines you. It doesn't define you whatsoever. And nobody's judgment of you does either. So please, if you are thinking about giving up, if you're thinking about yourself being a failure, or you're failing in life, or you're failing the people in your life, you have no momentum or room to grow or go further in this life, stop. Put yourself first. Love yourself. Forget all of those thoughts, as hard as it may be, and open up another road that's already right in front of you, ready for you to walk on. Because life doesn't end when all those things are thrown at you. It only begins with another road ahead. So, one, judgment in this life doesn't matter. Two, loved ones in this life who pass away are still with us always. And there is a place where we go after death. And three, you have so much potential regardless of where you're at in life. And I want you to know that no matter who you are, what religion you are, how much money you have, whether you have the nicest things in the world or not, whether you're famous or you're popular or you're not famous or nobody knows about you, whether you're straight, gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, or whether you're black, white, Asian, Hispanic, Italian, whatever ethnicity you might be or anything in the world. Never listen to anyone telling you that you are a failure. Never listen to that. Never accept that judgment, because whatever you are in this life, you are beautiful in God's eye, no matter what. No matter what. And keep believing you are, because you are. And you're loved, always. And you matter. I love you. And I hope that this can be a message for you going forward. And maybe help transition your mindset into a different way. I thank you so much for listening and joining me. I want to start a movement of love, light, and compassion, and also to prove that love never dies and life after death does exist. That is my movement. That is my message to you. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.